In this video, let's talk about how to do more damage on Blue Gunlancer. I always thought, damn, I never die, but at the same time, I'm never topping the damage charts. So today I'm going to be showing you what some might consider blasphemy, but basically we're going to be trading out some of the utility Gunlancer has for increased damage. Of course, this is situational. If you are in a fight where your team is taking hella damage, then maybe the utility's better, but if you want to be pumping for certain situations, you should try some of these things out. First things first, we gotta say bye-bye to our homie Dash Upper Fire, which kind of sucks because it's my favorite way to counter a boss. But if we want to do more damage, we should go with Surge Cannon realistically. But Astro, normal abilities are for Blue Gunlancer, not the red ones. You're right, but you're also wrong. While Blue Gunlancer does scale way better with blue or normal abilities, Surge Cannon's base damage is just too damn high, man. It's crazy. We definitely want to triple tripod this so we can get the most out of this ability as possible. You generally want to go high explosive shot, overcharge, and focus fire. It'll also make situations where stagger and weak point way easier because the damage on those is much higher than Dash Upper Fire. If you don't do anything else in this video, I suggest just doing that one thing and it will make your damage so much higher. So the next ability I saw used by the Blue Gunlancing god himself, Greedy. Greedy was using Shield Shock with the third tripod being second Turbulence, which is a game changer in terms of damage. It also turns it into a chain ability so it can proc off Adrenaline in the same way. With those ability swaps, you'll be Chadlancing to a whole new level. Although, your team might hate you a little bit because you'll be taking their damage spot and not using utility. So like I said before, there's a time and place for this because if your fight requires more utility or counters, this might not be the best way to go about things. So using these abilities is all good and well, but what's really important to understand is that you need a certain amount of skill points to sustain this. Now, because you're maxing out abilities like Shield Shock and Surge Cannon, it's going to require a lot of skill points because you also have to maintain your core abilities that need to be maxed out like Shout of Hatred as well. You're going to need even more skill points once you hit 55, and the reason for this is level 55 is a game changer because once you hit level 55, then you can invest even more points into your abilities past the third tripod. Trust me when I say you're gonna need skill points on top of skill points. Yo, anyone got any extra skill points? If I haven't said it enough, skill points are really important. Another big game changer is your tripods in T3. For those of you who haven't gotten to T3 yet, in T3, your gear gives you upgrades to your tripod. So you want to make sure that you're getting your tripod upgrades for abilities that do big damage. So Guardian's Thunderbolt, Surge Cannon, Leap Attack, and so on. Whether you're using the full damage build or the utility focus build, your damage will be upgraded to the next level with these tripods. In addition to that, making sure you're upgrading your gems and having cooldown reduction and increased damage on your big damage abilities as well. And you're probably looking at me right now like, Astro, you think I'm just an RNG factory? You think I can just get all this stuff super easily? Come on, what the hell? You gotta kind of slowly build towards it, but as you focus on these things, it will make you stronger and stronger. Which is kind of what I love about Lost Ark. There's just always something you can incrementally increase to make your character stronger. Another thing you want to make sure you're doing correctly is maintaining your cooldowns and rotating your abilities correctly. I'm not really a fan of giving a static rotation, but what you have to understand about Gunlancer is you want to put your buffs up, your debuffs up, and then your big damage. So make sure you're Shout of Hatreding first always because it increases your damage by 20%. After that, make sure you land Bash. With Armor Destruction, you're debuffing the enemy, and with Ready Attack, you're giving yourself an attack buff. From there, you're ready to be a juicer, and you want to make sure you're using Guardian's Thunderbolt and Surge Cannon as soon as they come off cooldown. At this point, you've landed a tactical nuke on the boss, and the amount of damage that went through is ridiculous. If you want to juice it up even more, you can swap out Guardian's Protection for Lance of Judgment. Even though this hurts my soul and I love Guardian's Protection because of how much cheese you can do with it, Lance of Judgment does so much damage. All that being said, the most important thing about Gunlancer is that you are doing consistent damage. So make sure you're charging your shield correctly so that you can constantly be doing damage when your teammates cannot. TLDR, big damage go boom. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. Peace.